Hey students, wanted to give you a little bit of help on case study 4, the one that says she sells seashells down by the seashore, that one. I'm going to help you out a little bit with question 1 and 2 right now. 1A and 2A ask you to convert information, about whatever x that we're looking at to a probability distribution, and then figure out the mean and standard deviation. Now I'll tell you, I'll give you a little bit of hint here. These are discrete because you can count these events. All right. So I'm not going to give you the exact answers, but I'm going to walk you through an example that I think will lead you towards being able to do your own work for questions 1 and question 2. So I went out to the census database that we took in 2010 or whenever it was, and it gets updated every single year. So 2017 was the last update. So I'm looking at the data I have in front of you is the size of households. So a household size of 1, 2, all the way up to 7. And you can see in 2017, households that had a size of 1 were 35,240,624 versus all the way down here, household sizes of 7 people. We're just over 1.5 million, so 1,615,000. What we want to do, I'm going to help fill in this table so that we can figure out the expected value or the mean, and we can figure out the variance, and then we can figure out the standard deviation, and we'll draw a little chart at the same time. Now, to get the probability, the first thing we have to do is, and you probably already know this, but I'm just going to put it in here just in case you had forgotten. All right. So there's 126,194,756 households in the U.S. that were part of this survey in 2017. We just want to figure out real simply the distribution of number of people in the home across these different households. So let's just do the work. So it's for household size of 1. Divided by that bad boy, and let's anchor it while we're there so that we can come back and just copy that all the way down. So just to double check, it's that divided by that, and copy it down. Now, in case you didn't know, these all have to equal to a total of 1. So that's a good way to double check right there to make sure you've done this correctly. Now, to get the expected value or the mean for a discrete probability distribution, we first got to find this product, and this product is going to be, it's the event, in this case, the number of household sizes, or a number of people in the household times the probability that that's going to happen. Now, let's do that. Okay, so it's 0.28. And then, make sure I did that right. Okay, and then we're just going to copy it all the way down again. All right. And what I like to do is just double check these along the way, kind of just to make sure that everything copied right, and it did. So, and then you sum all these up and you get, that's the expected value of the mean. So you can already start seeing this probably isn't normalized data. If my mean is 2.46, if you look at the median's right there. It's right dead median. That's 16,206,000. And the median is 2.5, someplace in there. So I'm already starting to think that this is not a centered or normalized bell curve. I'll give you a clue. It's skewed either left or right. And I'm going to show you here what the answer is, but I want you to think about it in the meantime. Is this a left skewed or right skewed curve that I'm going to show you? All right, so let's talk about variance so we can get to the standard deviation. The variance is, we have to figure out this product here, sum them up, and then we'll have the variance. We take the square root of that, and it'll give us the standard deviation. So one of the nice features of Excel is you can do this function called power, and we are going to do the difference between the event and the mean, and we're going to make sure we anchor that mean because we're going to have to come back to it, and we're going to square it. If I wanted to cube it, I'd put a 3 in there. If I wanted to quad it, I'd put a 4 in there. So we're going to cube it, all right? And then we're going to multiply that by the probability. Okay, so make sure I get everything right there, and then we're just going to copy that down. All right, and again, I'm just going to double check to make sure it seems to look right. So I've got the power, excuse me, I've got the event minus the mean squared times that. So I'm good. All right, so now I'm going to add those up to get the variance, which is a squared number. And then to get the standard deviation, I'm just going to take the square root of the variance. I get 1.39. All right, so just double checking to make sure everything looks right here. I think I've got it all. Okay, now that we have our expected value, or the mean, and we've got our standard deviation, let's see what this thing looks like graphically. Again, think about if this is left skewed or right skewed. I'm going to show you the answer here real quick. So I'm going to highlight my numbers, my two variables that I want, and I'm going to try to highlight them. Let's see here. Okay, and then I'm going to come over, click on this, hit more columns, charts, and I like this one. Seems to make sense. I'm going to pick that chart. I'm going to highlight it. You can see it boxed there. Hit OK. All right. Okay, class. Left skewed or right skewed? If you said left skewed, you'd be wrong. It's a right skewed because the tail's being pulled to the right. You can see that. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Again, think about what all this might mean for your data set, for your case study, questions 1 and 2. Hope that helps you.